Okay, hello everyone, this is Casady Stamps. You might notice that we are in a bit of a different location. Sometimes I really hate the cable on this microphone. There we go. But yeah, we are in a bit of a different location. Hopefully the dishwasher isn't coming through too much because we are in the kitchen. You can see the range back there. But today we will be unboxing this. Now, just gotta get that label off. There we go. The label has been taken off. We are running out of recording time though. We might have to get files off earlier. But anyways, let's just throw the shipping label far behind the camera. But yeah. Hold on, not sure if you can read that. The zoom on this is a great feature, by the way. Non-spillable batteries. Do not ship by air. I believe I have set it up to be 30 times, I believe, optical, aka mechanical zoom. Never point the blade at yourself or anyone else. Also, make sure that you are cutting away from you. Never cut towards yourself. Let's just there we go. Shipping cushions, that's what they are. They're air cushions. Oh boy. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing it here and not in my office is actually twofold. Number one, this thing is heavy. Number two, the exterminator has been by, making sure that any killing carpenter ants. Anyways, this might be a good time to change the camera angle a bit by tipping it down. I should probably actually loosen it before I do that, but oh well. Status/software. Power panel. Now, we used to have an UPS before by APC. Their software is known as PowerShoot. Unfortunately, it ended up corrupting because our computer got old. And because it ended up corrupting, by the time the battery permanently died, it came without a warning. And by the way, by the time the battery permanently died, it was also discontinued. Oh, look at that, it's a screw. This thing is also quite heavy, so I'd assume that the battery is already inside. PB, that means lead. So yeah, it's definitely a lead acid. Lead acid batteries can be scary if they end up being defective. Because not only do they have lead, they also have acid. Maintenance-free sealed lead acid battery. Yep, it is already inside of it. So, yeah. If I remember correctly, we actually had to install it in our old one. So, Here's a novel idea. How about we test this? You could be like, what? Sadie sounds testing things? Hey, I sometimes do smart things. Once in a blue moon. Unfortunately, well, the outlet is a bit short. Or no, the cord is a bit short. Here's the power cord, by the way. Let's peel off the plastic. Plug in for 8 hours to charge first, so it does not come pre-charged. Also, that sticker is over an outlet, so that is going to need to get taken off. That looks like the toaster that we just unplugged. Ow. What you did not hear is the sound of this thing, well, being defective, which is good, because that means it is not. Anyways, we are not going to charge it here, so... well, let's take it elsewhere to charge. Also, let's not wrap up the cable like that. Let's actually be smart about it. And twist and untwist by alternating the direction that we rotate our hand. Anyways, yeah, I will see you in a bit. Well, this is in the same room as my office. And, well, basically there's no place upstairs to actually charge this thing. And, great. Okay, well, apparently those 45-degree plugs can stack. That being said, I still absolutely hate them. Anyways, let's get the switches and go back up. And I will see you, I'd say tomorrow. Okay, hopefully this looks a lot better because I actually remembered it to change the white balance in the camera. However, I just need to, well, now that we have let this charge, okay, it does indeed say remove before use. I am not going to entirely remove it. I am going to move it somewhere else. That looks like a good place to put it. And I have clearly not done a great job at putting it in. However, Now, one thing that you should never do is move this with one hand. These uninterruptible power supplies are quite heavy. So, don't. Anyways, I did need to turn my computer off because my computer is one of the things that I'm going to be plugging into that. In addition, I believe I'll also need to unplug everything that's plugged into the power conditioner and move the power conditioner. Anyways, yeah, I believe we need to get this set up on a tripod, so I will see you in a bit. Well, okay. Hello. I am back. I currently have the tripod set up in a low, well, as low profile as it can go, I believe, actually. Also, I actually now have the gain on my Zoom H1N maxed out, and I am still not peaking at negative 12 dB in a normal speaking voice. So, I think the battery in my ATR 3350 might be close to the end of its life. Now, that effect is quite a bit more pronounced with the original battery, because the original battery is actually an alkaline battery. It's an LR44. I am using a 357 battery in this one, and, well, basically, 357 batteries don't degrade nearly as much until they reach the very end of their life. So let's see, that plug is for the camera. You see? It says Canon on it. Compact power adapter. CA110, by the way. That is the North America power adapter for the Vixia HFR800. And input 100 to 240 volts, 50-60 hertz. Dang. So it can actually even be used in, for example, Europe or the UK with an adapter. And it can also even be used in Japan. I mean, actually most devices, unless they are... actually, most devices do not care about the voltage difference between North America and Japan. However, there are some. I believe amplification circuitry for audio actually does care. Anyways, what does this plug go to? Neither of the VCRs turned off. So, oh, and the DVD player still, or, well, neither did the VCR's displays turned off, and the DVD player still has its display lit up. I think that went to my second monitor. Yeah, okay. My main one is still connected to power, so it was to my second one. Anyways, next plug. That one went to my VCR. And then next plug, that was to the DVD player. And then what after that? I'd assume that went to my main. Yeah, okay. It's no longer turning on. So yeah, that was my main monitor. And then finally, this one's grounded, so I'd be shocked if that one did not go to my computer, especially since I don't believe there are actually any other, or any grounded, no, there are no grounded plugs connected to the power conditioner. Here comes the fun bit. Disconnecting the power strip from the mains. I'll be honest, that was a very stupid place to put this setup. Got it. Oh, that was way too hard. Anyways, we can now just pull this out. And, as you can see, it has a 0 degree off axis right angle plug. I do not like these right angle plugs. The 45 degree off axis right angle plugs are at least better, because at least those you can stack. But I still prefer plugs like these. see where they do not have that right angle turn. Now, I do understand that there are circumstances where where the right angle plugs can actually be necessary. Specifically in situations where there's not a lot of working space. Oh hey, my ukulele picks, or actually it's technically properly pronounced ukulele, but no one pronounces it that way, so I'm not going to either. Well, I say no one. There are people that do pronounce it that way. However, in English-speaking areas, they are the minority. Now, you might be able to see a bit of an issue with putting the uninterruptible power supply there, specifically the glass shelf. Yeah, I do not trust the UPS to not break the glass shelf, so I am not putting it there. How about we unclip the my microphone's power module from the whatchamacallit, from my pants, and okay guys, we're now actually back, or we are now actually up. I actually have well, there is a screw on the bottom of the tripod that determines how far apart the legs can move. I tightened it, which means that the legs can't move as far, which increases the height and also decreases the footprint. I believe I know what this is. Let me check. Yep, that was indeed the VCR that is not mine. This goes to the, well, I actually connect my keyboard to this, or well, the keyboard charging cable, rather. These are for the lights. That USB adapter is crap, by the way. Do not get it. And you know what? I think I can actually have my lights connected to the UPS, so, well, that frees up an outlet on that. Anyways, let's just turn this, yeah, let's move it down to the bottom. Oh boy, this is heavy. I mean, you already knew that, but US plugs are, well, not specifically US plugs. North American plugs are, awful. But it's what we have. So, now, the UK did actually switch their plugs. However, the plugs they used before had not been around, or had not been in place nearly as long as ours have, so There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Now comes now comes plugging it in. Ugh. If you saw how hard it was to unplug it, I need to stop recording and clear some files off of the SD card. Okay. But yeah, if you saw how hard it was to unplug it, it is much, much harder to plug things back in. Well, okay. I was able to get some files off of the SD card, however. Yeah, I did forget that I would need to use my laptop. Okay, this is going to require some routing of power cords. This kind of thing, basically pulling power cords through, is an instance where the US power plug is advantageous over a different plug type, specifically type G, which is the type they use in the UK. Okay, surge plus battery. The thing about US outlets is that with new receptacles, basically, new receptacles tend to be quite tight because, I believe it does have to do something with the spring locking mechanism. This one we can just plug into the surge protection only side. Whoa! Come on! Ugh. Are you wrapped around something? Of course. Of course it is. It's wrapped around the power cord for the UPS. You have got to be kidding me. Now let's see. This is the plug for the wireless microphones. What's it rated at? 600 milliamp output at 13.5 volts, and it is this is on devices like these run on half of the US electrical grid. This we have to just plug into the surge protection side. This is the plug for my secondary monitor. You might notice that it is ungrounded, and that would be because it is a TV. Although, to be honest, I don't really understand why monitors have a ground, considering most of them have a plastic shell. Anyways, I do need to test the plug. It does not seem to turn either of the VCRs on. And it also doesn't turn the display on the DVD player on. And my main monitor is also turning on. Now turn off, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, there we go. Hydration. Yeah. That is actually why I went upstairs. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Now, neither of my monitors actually have a detachable plug. Now, with the UPS, you for sure need this. This, by the way, is the plug from my main monitor. Yeah, it's also ungrounded. Like I said, it is also a TV. But yeah, you for sure need it need to have that plugged into the battery backup side. Anyways, where did my camera charging cable slash power adapter go? Hold on. I'm kind of wondering if we could plug my keyboard charging cable into one of the sockets down below. There we go. Oh, actually quite easily. Okay. Okay. What is this? This is the adapter for my camera! That is exactly what I was looking for. Oh, goody. Let's just get this out of here. Great. Boy, that one was actually especially tight. We are now at a recording at a lower level than we were before, again. But yeah, my UPS does have one of those power buttons on it, but when I press it, it does sound like it engages something physical. Okay, now we have everything that we need for the battery backup plugged into it. Ugh. Let's get this phone charger plugged into. Oh, why? I might have to switch microphones because I might get some rustle. If you hear a sudden change in audio, it's likely because I had some rustle with my microphone. Okay, now let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 devices plugged in, which means we should have 4 that can go to the bottom. 1. 2, that appears to be the one for the DVD player. Oh, 3, that is for one of the VCRs, and where's the one for the other VCR? Or actually, technically the other VCR is actually a DVD player VCR combo unit. I mainly just call it the VCR. Is this still recording at all? Yes, it is still recording, okay. It may actually be... hold on, I'll actually be back when I've found all the plugs, so... yeah, I will see you in a bit. Guys, hold on. Let's get the light back in. Let's swing it back around. This cord is gray. And if we, that is a rabbit shoe mark. I think I know what this is. And that pretty much proves it. This is the cord for the Sony boombox. Dude. Well, anyways, I did end up finding the cord for the VCR. So I'll be back when I fish that out. Okay. We have 4 more things to plug in. They are the VCR, the VCR/DVD player combo unit, the DVD player, and the keyboard charging device. Anyways. Well, yep, that was indeed the DVD player. Okay, this will probably be my VCR. No, hold on. It'll probably actually be the other one. Because yeah, it's the other one, okay. Now we need to set them up. It's trying to auto auto set itself. It's not going to get very far because it's not actually hooked up to any form of network, whether it be TV, internet, not like it can, phone, once again, not like it can, or anything of the sort. But, yeah. And now, finally, the final thing to do is actually to loosen the tripod ball and hopefully not cause too much jiggle when unscrewing it. But, yeah. Oh, great. Well, yeah. Sounds like I did have to, I will definitely have had to have switched audio sources for that to what's built into the camera. However, I can actually now switch back to the lavalier. Anyways, let's just turn that back on. Whoops. Be careful of that box of cassettes. Anyways, let's turn that light off. That is actually my old video light. I hate that beep that it does. Anyways, let's check the, that one does not have a blue light in it. So yeah, it looks like we will need to mess with the, neither of those actually have the blue light. There we go. Because the power adapter on it is absolute crap, I do need to just play with these. And there we go. They now both are actually connected to power. And, there we go. Oh, that's not in the way of the DVD drive, is it? No, it's not. The DVD drive can just pass right behind it. Okay. It's starting! So, yeah. I'll see you in a bit to do a bit of an explanation session, I guess. So, you may be wondering, why do I actually need a UPS? Well, for starters, I do live in Nebraska, and one thing that we definitely do have is weather. In addition, not only do we have weather, but we do also have wild animals. Wild animals that can either fly or climb the power poles, and they can cause a sudden blip in power. However, that's not everything. This one is a line interactive model, which means that it does also help protect against brownouts without even using the battery. We have a 100 amp main. And in addition to the 100 amp main, we have an electric clothes dryer and an electric range. When the air conditioning kicks on, or when the air conditioner kicks on, the main it won't be enough power to trip the main, but it will be enough to throttle the other things for a very short, not even a second. Because you see, the standard for house mains is actually 2 amps, or not 2 amps, 200 amps. However, I'm not sure when that standard was adopted. Ours is definitely older. So, yeah, we do need one of those. Dad's computer actually crashes when those blips happen. Well, his newer one. The older one, however, it does not. Now, it is a line interactive UPS, so it does take a little bit for it to actually engage. That is something that line interactive and offline UPSs have in common. However, it should be no longer than 25 milliseconds, which should not be enough to crash the computer. Now, in addition, in the event of an actual outage, it'll also give you the opportunity to shut down your, to shut down your systems. So yeah, that is why I got a UPS. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for. I really do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, then please do hit the like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Yeah, I can't actually address that camera. But yeah, then make sure to subscribe. But anyways, this has been Sadie Stamps. Cheers for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.